Greetings everyone, and this is Deathclock here to bring you another Skyrim tip. This time, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to be using the console for this one. Now for any of you role players out there that like to personalize your character throughout his experience, this might be useful. And actually, why am I using tab? I'll need to remove his cowl for this so you can see his ugly face. Nice and ugly. Anyways, basically what I'm going to be showing you is how to use the show race menu. I believe that's what it's called. Now, you might be wondering, what is the purpose of such a command? Now, for some role players out there, they like to have their avatar experience changes throughout his journeys. Like for example, Fernrith here. At one point or another, he was actually just a regular looking, hermaphrodite. I'm joking. Anyways, at one point he was just a normal looking Dunmer, but through his experiences, he eventually gathered all the scars and all the muscle from traveling and adventuring. Like for example, when he first started out, he did have no scars. When I first created him, he had no scars at all. His complexion was normal. He didn't look like, or whatever. I don't think you can change the complexion, or I don't know. And his where the hell are all, man, I haven't played this game in so long. Anyways, yes, he did have regular looking eyes at one point. But through various adventures, like, through the ending of the Thieves Guild, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but you fight somebody and he lost one of his eyes in that fight. And also he had another one of his eyes taken from him by a Daedric prince. So I essentially roleplayed it, and he got the scar, he got the missing eye, he went blind, and also through transversing the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, he eventually grew to look more and more evil as time went on, and now he's pretty much at his prime, if you will. He's pretty much as evil as he's ever going to look. And also, since my guy sort of started out looking like a shrimp. He started out with like this. Eventually, as his skills grew in like swordsman or like armorer or whatever, I sort of built his muscles up. The higher the skill went, the more muscle he got. So at this point, I think he's around here. And also, I tried to give him, and this is so like stupid. It sounds so stupid. I also tried to give him like seasonal periods where his facial hair gets longer and he shaves it, or it gets burly as hell. Yeah, not quite like that. That's like Aragorn style right there. Frickin' play the Lord of the Rings music. But yeah, I tried to vary it up a bit to make things interesting, put his eyes back to normal. At some points he'll be rocking the burly, Norwegian freaking Viking facial hair, and other times he'll, be looking like typical, actually at one point he did have that, that style. But, typically he's rocking the usual, Fernrith facial hair, whatever the hell it was. I forgot. So for those of you who like to roleplay your characters, this is a great way to do it. And also, when you're done, I'm just going to call him, I don't know, Test Mofo. Yeah, Test Mofo. And when you're done, any armor that you're wearing, any enchanted armor that, actually the reason why he's like this is because I switched to a female first, and you don't want to do that. I'll advise you, do not change races, or do not change your sex, because you'll end up looking like that and you're pretty much fucked forever because you can't fight anybody. It's like, untie me! But anyways, what I was going to say, any enchanted armor that you have on, the effects are nullified after you change, so you have to take everything off and put it back on, and then the effects are shown again, or they do their thing. So now everything is back to normal, except his racial abilities. Like, if you care about your racial abilities, you'll have to literally exit through the menu, and then reload your character, and then everything will be back to normal. So you would have changed the look of your character, at the minor expense of possibly fucking your character up forever like I did. And until man, Fernorth, you look kind of handsome like that. Anyways, and until next time, this is Deathclock, Fernorth, and Deborah doing Dominatrix Bondage here, signing off. See you.